Hello everyone and welcome back to Inspiring Movement, the James Gym podcast, helping people to take positive steps to move more, feel better, be awesome, generally live well as we age. Today's episode is quite special. It's going to be a new format that we're introducing where I'm going to sit down with the James Gym members to hear their stories. And today I am sitting down with Jayne, who is just ace. She's been with James Gym from the very start. She's going to be talking about where she's from, what she gets up to, how James Gym helps her in everyday life. It's not a plug of just James Gym. It's about listening to Jayne and her story. And ultimately, that's what James Gym is about. It's about the members. So, look, without further ado, let's get into it. It's an ace chat. And see you on the other side. Jayne, good afternoon and welcome onto the James Gym podcast.
Thank you, James.
It's this is a first of its kind. It's what is this, like what do they call it? It's not like a premiere, is it? But you know, it's the first one of many, hopefully, that I get to do with James Gym members. Real life stories. Sounds exciting, isn't it?
I think it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, good. We're going to have some fun. So I think, we're kind of sort of not making this up as we go along. I've got a loose plan, but it's a bit different to obviously the podcasts that we've been running. It's more about trying to understand, get to know the members, get to know you, a little bit about you and your backstory, and all the things that you enjoy doing at James Gym, maybe what even led you here. So we'll get started. So you're Jayne. And where do you live, Jayne? Where are you from? You don't need to give specific like postcodes or anything. But what part of the country are you from?
Yes, I'm Jayne, as James said, and I live in Carmarthenshire, which is in Wales.
Nice. And you were just telling me it's not where you started your life journey, though, is it?
No, I was born in Great Yarmouth, but we lived in Dovercourt in Essex for a long time because of my dad's job. And we've also lived in Swansea, and then we moved back to Essex, and then we came back to Swansea, back to Essex, and then I stayed in Swansea. Excellent. But then when I got married, I live in Carmarthenshire now.
Okay. And do you have a preference between England or Wales?
Very happy memories from Dovercourt, where I was a child, yes, because I did lots of activities down there. So I've got very happy memories of that. Carmarthenshire is lovely. The Carmarthenshire countryside is beautiful. Essex, I only remember where I lived, really, because we were right on the coast. Swansea isn't what it used to be. I prefer Carmarthen as a town, but it's nice here. We're slightly out of everything, so it's quite quiet where we are now. So I'm enjoying that.
It's nice, isn't it? Quiet, peace and quiet. It's good.
Yeah.
The Essex accent didn't stick. The Welsh accent.
Well, I've been here a long time now. I've been here like 30 odd years. So. No, and I've never had an Essex accent. Okay?
Right, okay, good. I like the Welsh accent. I think it's great. I have quite a few friends that are Welsh accents. It's very good. Now, I already know a little bit about what you get up to in your spare time, but I know you're a keen volunteer.
I am. Yes, I'm a volunteer at the National Botanical Gardens of Wales, which is only about 10 minutes from where I live.
Lovely. And what do you do there? You have quite a cool job.
It was when I retired because I've always volunteered. I was a brown owl or in guiding for a long time. And when I retired, I just wanted something else to do. So I went down to the gardens, introduced myself, and I was taken on as a buggy driver, which means I go on a very posh golf buggies now because we've got new ones. And I take the visitors around, and I also help with the children's activities in the school holidays, and we do campfires and den building.
Oh, I love that. And what is like, the most important thing, I think, trying to encourage our children to come off the screens and doing those things. It's really important.
James, if you could hear the grandparents, because obviously in the school holidays, mainly the grandparents that come along with the children. And nearly every grandparent I've spoken to has said, how nice is this to get them outside, off their screens, using their initiative to build some dens. Some of them are absolutely amazing. The dads always join in because they said, oh, this takes me back to when I was a boy. and it ends up with a child standing there. So I think, well, it's my turn. And then we camp. We got a little campfire going. Not now because we're not allowed to do it now at the moment because everything's so tinder dry. But we cook on that then, marshmallows or popcorn or little baby Welsh cakes or dampers. Do you know what dampers are?
Amber? No, I don't think I do actually. Go on, enlighten me.
You can make those at home.
on.
It's just pizza pastry, pizza base, and you roll it into a ball and then you make it like a sausage and you roll it round a wooden barbecue stick. It's like bread. You put it on the fire, on a grill, and then when it's cooked, and you flick it to make it sound hollow and it's cooked, and then you spread it with chocolate sauce or jam. And the kids quite like that.
Yeah, I bet they do. I bet they do. God, I love that. That's really good. Okay, well, I'll have to look this up and I'll send you a picture the next time I make a damper. Okay, great. No, that's great. You go back to the dad's thing. I mean, that's absolutely me. I'd be taking over. Maybe it's our fault that our kids are watching iPads because we're doing all the cool, fun stuff while we've got to occupy our children with screens because
what we give them is huge. We've got big tarpaulins and ropes and massive clamps that they clamp because we're in like a little woodland in the gardens, under a cover for the fire, but they go out into the woodlands then, as long as we can see where they are. And they build their dens from tree to tree, or some of them actually make little seats out of logs. And one little girl last week, she actually made a washing line out of some of the rope, and she hung like her cardigan up and a hat up. They're incredible. Honestly, they're incredible, the children.
But yeah, excellent. Why a washing line? I hope that's, we're living in 2026. I hope.
Well, if you were living in a tent, where would you do your washing? Where would you dry it?
Yes, of course. It's a great thing to be doing. We use pegs. We use pegs at home. So like big clamps, yeah. So it's like industrial sized clamps.
We just have bigger sized clamps, that's all, because some of the tree branches are quite thick. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. I love that. Really good. Well done, you. What did you do for work?
I was originally I was a secretary for 30 odd years, and then I went into working in an estate agent.
Nice.
And I did that in a local little village where I lived in Swansea. And then one of the home builders, Bovis Homes, have you heard of Bovis Homes?
Bovis Homes, yeah.
They wanted somebody to go on one of their sites, and I was asked if I wanted to join them as a temporary, still employed by my estate agency company, but working for Bovis as well. And then I stayed with Bovis, and I just moved around then, different builders, selling new houses to people, first-time buyers. I loved selling to first-time buyers, to show them to their new homes, help them choose their tiles and carpets. That was ace. I love that.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, that is exciting. It's a big deal, isn't it, that first time?
They were having everything, James. They were having carpets, washing machine, dishwasher. We never had that when we first had a house.
No, and we're back around a place where we can't afford all that stuff now anyway. Cost of living. What fun things to be doing. Excellent. And what, so now you are retired. Well, you do have some quite cool hobbies that I know of. Do you want to share?
Do
you get out to in your spare time?
I've, going back to when I was a child, I mean, I went to ballet. I did a lot of ballet.
Thanks.
Then I stopped that. And then I went to, we had a skating rink in Dovercourt where I lived. And my sister and I lived there every moment we lived on the skating rink. Roller skating.
Yeah, this is what I was fishing for.
As you know. So we had a great time on there. We used to put on shows and things, and it was amazing. It was a very happy time. I remember getting my first pair of white leather roller boots, because I always had the ones that you strapped onto your shoes, and they weren't really, I always wanted my own boots. And one Christmas I had them. Oh, I loved those roller boots. And then we used to put on shows, and my mum used to make us costumes to go in the shows. She made me a raindrop costume, which was an ordinary pillowcase slashed at the neck for a head and arms. And she sewed, I don't even remember, but we used to have milk bottles then. We didn't have cartons like we have now. Yep. She'd save all the silver tops.
Nice.
Wash them, squash them, roll them around a very thin knitting needle, take them off, put them on long...
the dampers.
Yeah. take them off that on long bits of cotton and sew these silver dangly bits all over this pillowcase so that when I was skating in the evening, because it was an evening show and the lights were on, you just sparkled. I mean, it was so easy. So
Were all the kids doing this, or was this just you?
There was a group of us that were supposed to be raindrops, yes. She only made my costume, but it was amazing. When I think back what she did for me, it was brilliant.
Excellent. Really nice.
Anyway, going back to skating.
Yeah, go on.
Years ago, as you know, I had the urge to try roller skating again, which my daughters, I think, thought were a bit, at your age, really, Mum? And I said, yeah, I think I'd like to. And I think I said to you, I was thinking about doing it in the future. And you said to me 2 words, and you said, why wait?
Oh, did I?
You said, why wait? And I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to wait. So we arranged it up in Gloucester, in the Gloucester Quays, as a roller skating rink. And my daughters and my grandchildren came, and on I went.
I've seen the video.
Oh, God.
You were a natural, but still a natural.
I wasn't doing all the arabesques and things that I used to do. I stepped to the wall for a while, and then once I felt confident, I got going, as you saw. Stopping was a different thing, but I'm not going to go into that. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. My ankles ached for days afterwards. I wouldn't do it again because I don't want to put myself at risk, but I did it. And like you say, I've got the video to prove it.
Fantastic. I love that. I don't recall saying why wait. And
You did. You said why wait?
Well, good. I'm glad I said it, and I'm glad you did it, and I'm glad you ticked it off. Yeah, I mean, if you don't need to keep on doing it, but it's nice to take you back, doesn't it?
It was, yeah.
I did it. I was at our local leisure centre the other day, and there is a dedicated skating evening.
Is there?
Yeah, it's still going on. Yeah, really good.
Roller skating.
Yeah, roller skating. Yeah, 4 wheels. Yeah, four wheels on each foot.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. I was. Yeah, and they were having, and they were. I don't know. They were probably early 20s, mid. Like they were adults skating. So it's still a thing.
I'm an adult.
Yeah, you're an adult.
Yes.
We all like that. Excellent. And so good. We've ticked that off. Brilliant. And the next thing is something else that you enjoy doing. Well, you're a keen traveller, aren't you?
Yeah, we have a camper van. We go off to France and Spain for 3 weeks every summer, and we enjoy that. We also have a motorbike.
Yeah. Well, I've been told off for calling it a hog, which it's not a hog.
No.
In my head, a hog is just a big bike.
It's a big bike.
Yeah, it's a big bike.
We've been biking for, 15 years, and we used to go across to Europe on the bike, which was great. I don't know how I got on the bike because all the bags and things we had attached to it, but I was a lot younger and suppler then, so I was getting on off okay. We even went to Portugal once. That was a long ride, not in one day, obviously.
No.
The roads in Spain are amazing for a motorbike. They really are. Don't go so far now. We just go locally around Carmarthenshire countryside. It's about 45 minutes. And without the help of your hurdle exercises, I don't think I'd be getting on.
Jim's Gym plug. You ride motorbike, join Jim's Gym.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's good. Well, but this is like, part of Jim's Gym. The whole point of Jim's Gym is that, we help people do, or the idea is that we help people to keep doing the things that they enjoy doing, right? And whilst I didn't purposely introduce hurdles as a way to help you maintain your motorbike mobility, flexibility, it is something that obviously helps you, and that hopefully that can.
It has, seriously. I know we're making a joke now, but it has helped me. It does keep you, keeps your hips open to maybe.
Yeah.
I try to do it quite ladylike. I used to hop on and hop off, but I don't exactly hop on and hop off now. But I'm on and I get off, and we enjoy it. It's enough for us now. And when we have to give the bike up, it'll be a very sad day.
Yeah. Well, not any day soon, I hope.
Well, my husband's 78, I'm 76. How long can you keep doing it? Although we have met bikers who are well into their 80s as well. So
okay. Can you change the bike? Can you?
I have suggested it that we might get a bike that's more easier to manage, not so heavy, not so big that I can sort of just get on. But he's always been a sports biker.
I was going to say, and what did your husband say to that?
We're thinking about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we're thinking about it. You say 2 words.
Yeah,
Lightweight.
my weight.
And maybe it'll work on him like it did you. I did.
As you get older, James, that's a very good 2 words to use. Why
Yeah.
wait?
Well, this is it, right?
Time's running out.
Why wait? 3 words. It's never too late. That's
Yeah, another one.
We've got sorry, we're going back to the camper vanning as well. That's something that's quite aspirational. I think it's aspirational. That's something that I'd like to do. I think that'd be cool.
You'd love it.
Yeah, I think so.
When we gave up biking, we didn't feel quite old enough to have a motorhome. So we went for a VW California camper, bright red. You can't miss us, honestly. It is small, but we do have an extra room we can put on to do the cooking and things. And we sleep what I call upstairs, which is the pop top. It is like upstairs. You have to climb on the seats and get up and then climb back down.
Okay. That's snug in hand. I like that.
It is. It's like being in a tent, only you're on top of the van. But yeah.
Oh, what, like the roof opens?
Oh, yeah. It lifts it, hydraulic, and it goes up automatically. And you have a nice sprung bed up there.
I like that. That's good.
Yes.
It's like a what do they call it? Like a 4-berth. 4-berth?
Yeah, we have a rock and roll bed down the bottom, but we don't use that much. We at the moment we still sleep up the top. But we've got a 2 burner gas ring in there. We've got a little sink in there. We've got a freezer rather, and the seats turn around, so you've got plenty of room. Then when you're sitting in the evening, we take a TV with us and download stuff on the iPads and watch that in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Self-sufficient.
Very, very much so. Yes.
I like that. Good. Okay. All right. Let's move on to exercise. Oh, sounds so boring, doesn't it? Let's move on to obviously you're a member of Jim's Gym. What before Jim's Gym? I know that we've been training for a long time. We met each other on a different platform called Goldster, which sadly is no longer running. But let's go before Goldster. So like 5 years ago, what led you to sort of working out online? Let's do.
Okay. So after the ballet, after the skating, I did old time dancing. You probably don't even know what that is, do you? Old time dancing. My sister and I did that.
I know what dancing is.
When we moved to Swansea, I wanted to do some exercising at home. Obviously, we didn't have iPads or anything like that. So I went out and bought an LP, which is what they call a vinyl these days.
Yeah,
and
I have a big.
And it was Felicity Kendall's Stand Up and Dance record. I used to play that, and it came with a pull-out brochure showing you what the exercises were, because obviously I didn't have a screen to look at. And she did a lovely 15-minute relaxation afterwards. And you can still get it on YouTube if you want.
Can you really?
It's Felicity Kendall, Stand Up to Dance, and it's on YouTube.
There you are, everyone. Right, you put me out of business.
No. It's nothing like the classes you do.
No, okay. I love the sort of the. That's quite innovative. What year was that? Do you reckon?
That would have been in the 80s.
Okay, all right.
And in the 90s, then I played squash. I joined a local squash club. I wasn't in the league. I just played with a neighbour. I thought I was all right, but I probably wasn't. So I did that. And then when I moved to the house I'm in now, I joined the local gym, which is up the road. And I did body pump, which is my barbell.
Yeah, well, I've got a whole section on your barbell.
I so enjoyed it, and I did it for about 3 years, and then they pulled the class. Okay. And I was gutted because I thought, where am I going to go now? So I didn't do anything for a while, and then COVID struck, didn't it, in 2020?
Right, okay.
So I started looking online, and I saw Goldster, and I joined up to that, and when that finished, I was also gutted because I was used to you doing your exercises, and I do the lovely Virginia's yoga as well.
Yeah.
And luckily, when you started Jim's Gym, Virginia joined you as well.
Yeah.
So we've been doing it. I suppose I've known you now for over 6 years, and Virginia, and I just love Jim's Gym. It's so easy to do, and it's just fun. It's just fun.
Good.
I enjoy it.
Good. And that was real. That was authentic as well. I was worried at some point I was going to have to. We don't need to plug Jim's gym. So it's authentic, and I like it. And
No,
it's fun. It's fun.
It was fun. When you mentioned about exercise, I sometimes think that people, when you say you do exercises, it gets a bit competitive. They think in a gym, they think they have to be better than everybody else, who's got the best gym outfit on and all this. But with your classes, you're doing it in your home. You can do it with your camera on or off if you want to. It doesn't matter. You never put anybody under pressure, and you do what you can, like you say. And like you say, there's no gold standard. You just do what you can. And the main thing is that you enjoy it, because if you enjoy it, you will come back again. Yeah?
That's the point. That's the point. That's the point. Make it as sort of dark. Well, there's an underlying seriousness about it, I suppose, but we don't need to talk about that stuff, the health stuff, because we all know it's good for us. But how do we make it?
I don't do it to lose weight or to build muscle, which I wouldn't do at my age now anyway. I do it because I enjoy it.
So completely forget about all of the benefits of exercise. Yeah. You just come to my classes because you enjoy it, and the gym, of course.
And it gets me out of bed.
That's absolutely fantastic. That's good. Well, Jim's Gym was again, like, it was created around this idea that we kept on. Everyone's told about all the health benefits of exercise. I mean, it's true. There's loads of benefits to exercise. It's really good for us. We know that. But actually, like, the missing link is about how we actually get people to do the exercise. And I think if you can make it fun and lighthearted and not too serious, and get everyone involved as well, like, that's a big one, right? You can have a class and you can have 5 people there, which is great because you've got 5 people moving. But actually, like, we want lots of people doing it. So you've got to try and make it as inclusive as possible. And that's why I don't, in my classes, we don't do floor work, for example. Because I know that as soon as we get people up and down off the floor, you've lost half the class, because a lot of people find that challenging. Yes. We don't want to do that. Let's make it everyone be able to take part in it.
Yeah. Great, it works.
Yeah.
And to be honest, James, if it wasn't for your classes, I wouldn't have done the 3 challenges that I did, which was the stand up to cancer one.
Excellent.
The MND 5,000 squats, and this year I've done Cancer UK. I've raised a little bit of money in each, not a lot, but I feel with these charities, any amount is a help. And I would imagine that a lot of people on your platform can identify with those charities personally, with family.
Absolutely. And like, massive well done, because a lot of effort.
You helped me so much with that by, helping me with different squats and things. And, it was hard. 5,000 squats was a lot.
Yeah. But well done. You did the work. You did the work.
And I got the 3 T-shirts as well. So I got the T-shirts to prove it.
Yes. And I got the T-shirt. 3 of them. Brilliant. Well done. And that's nice, isn't it? And also, like, all these little challenges, it kind of mixes everything up and keeps things interesting. And if you can do it for a good cause as well, then that's even better. So, yeah, well done. Do you remember, what was it like when you first started? And I guess, like, you're already into Jim's Gym, in terms of us working together from Goldster. Like, starting out, how did you find that? Was it all a breeze? Was it?
What with you?
Well, I guess so with me, yeah. But, obviously going back to Goldster when we first started together. I don't remember.
I'd never... Yes, I've done certain things throughout my life, as I just said, which were, activities, movement, if you like.
Yeah.
It's not exactly exercising. You've got a lot of classes to suit everybody. I dip in and out of those, but my 2 best, can't say best, the favourite ones are you and Virginia's yoga. And I stick to those. And I have tried other ones as well. But when I first started, I'd never done your type of class, like a strength class. And although you can adapt to it. I thought, this is nice. This is different. I haven't done this before. I've either done barbell work only or exercise on the floor with Felicity Kendall only.
Yeah.
So nice to have a variety. And I think that's why I stuck at it, because it was different.
Nice. But you mentioned, so I mean, it's all strength work in a way, but you mentioned, and we touched on it earlier, your barbell. So I think you're the only Jim's Gym member that I know of that I've seen, maybe there's a few other people that are secretly using, I can't see, but uses a barbell in their class.
She's called Betty.
Betty the barbell.
And she's been under the bed for years until your class started. And I got her out, dusted her off, had a few little goes, and I thought, I can still do this.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And it's a perfect example of like just adapting everything to what you've got. I did have I was going to ask what your sort of favorite piece of, the part of this when I speak to other members as well, will be, what is your favorite piece of equipment? And I'm assuming that's going to be the answer.
Well, the dumbbells I've actually just increased my dumbbells a little bit, because mine are older ones. I've just screwed another 2 bits on the end, so it's got a
go
on. But my barbell is, it's probably 5 to each, not each, 2.5 on each end. And for me, I don't want to push it. I'm aware of how old I am and what my body will take. But I do like a little challenge. So, and it's different when you're holding the barbell. I don't think I could hold a 5K dumbbell in both hands, but I can do it on a barbell.
It's different.
I can.
Yeah, it's different. I have on my one-to-one stuff, a lot of my clients, they like the barbell. I think it feels like a bit heavier, and maybe it feels like, I always go back to this like age-old thing that especially like ladies have always been like, don't lift that, I'll get that, or I'll do that for you. Oh, that's too heavy, blah blah blah. And actually, what a barbell does, it sort of like shows you that you can lift a little bit more, and I think it's quite empowering. I think like I say, a lot of my one-to-one clients love the barbell. No, so good on for you, and well, good on for you. Good on to you. Good on you. Yeah, good on you. That's it. Got there. And well done for increasing your dumbbell weights as well. It's great. Yeah, good. Well, that kind of nicely leads me on. I know we spoke about the motorbike and the hurdles helping you get on off the bike. But what other things is there anything else that you can pinpoint in your life that feels, that you get a benefit, or you feel benefit to you from exercise, the classes? Not necessarily.
I like gardening. At home, I garden. We've got an old house which has got a long, old-fashioned, like 80-foot garden.
Nice.
But it's long when we grow all our veg and everything. So I do like gardening, and that's bending, stretching, digging. You know what I mean? You're holding a wheelbarrow. It's all movement, isn't it? And activity-wise, it helps to be a bit fitter to do all that. And how long I'll be able to keep the garden up, because it's a lot of work, but I do enjoy it. And I do feel since I've been with you that I have got, I suppose I have got fitter, because I can do things now quite easily. I do ache sometimes, but that's all part of it, isn't it?
Good aches or bad aches? That's all. Is it tired aches, or is it because you've had a good workout ache?
No, it's a workout ache.
Yeah. Good. Good aches. Some people like them, and yeah, some people not so much. But that's good. Good. All right. Look, brilliant to talk to you. A couple of last things. One, because it is inspiring movement, and as you listen to the other podcasts, as you know, I think I might even know the answer to this already. But as you know, like do you have any actionable advice that you would like to give? To non-gyms, gym related, any actionable advice to the listeners?
Just really, if you're new to this and you've only just joined James, give it a go. Like you said to me, why wait? Give it a go. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. If you don't, you don't. There's a great WhatsApp community on there as well. James will know this, that a couple of years ago I got chatting to one of the ladies on there, and we became friends, and we found out we had a lot in common, and we've met up 2 or 3 times, and you know who I mean.
Yes, fantastic.
And it's really nice. And when you look at the WhatsApp messages, I mean, everybody is so encouraging and appreciative of what you do and your time you give up for us. And we're not youngsters, but we give it a go. And that's the main thing. And as long as you enjoy it, as like I said, you will be back.
Yeah. Bloody good go. There we go. Excellent. So why wait? There we go.
Exactly. That's your mantra.
All right. So just to finish up, then, this is brand new. This could go really well. It could go really badly. I don't know. I've got like, it felt like we should do like a little feature when I'm speaking to members, like a quick fire round. Okay.
Yeah, go, right.
All right. So I've got 10 classes, 10, I've got 10 classes. I've got 10 questions, 10 questions.
Okay.
All right. 10, just quick. Don't think about it. Just answer the first thing that comes in your head. Okay. Favorite class?
Favorite class? Yours.
You could have said Virginia's and I would have been absolutely okay with that. Okay.
Can I say both of you? Yours.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, it's fine. Right.
Right.
I hate leaving people out, you know. Everyone's a favorite. Okay. How many classes a week?
3 usually.
Live classes or on-demand classes?
Live.
Early bird or later in the day?
I don't mind early bird. Ish.
Oh, right. Okay. So mid-morning? Lunchtime?
9 o'clock. I don't often make the 8 o'clock, but 9 o'clock is okay.
Okay. Right. This is a bit. I'm gonna have to add something to this one. Living room, kitchen, or garden? That's like, where do you work out?
In my back bedroom.
Back bedroom. Okay, good one. All right. Favorite piece of kit?
Barbell.
Barbell. Nice. Trainers or slippers? I was quite proud of this one.
Nothing.
Bare
feet.
Barefoot. Okay, easy. And classes on holiday?
We'll try and do on demand if I've got a signal.
Yes, good. So in the campervan?
Yeah, out the camper.
Out the campervan. Yeah. Not in the top bunk.
No.
There's loads of Jim's Gym members that are out on their caravans all the time. I love it. And everyone seems to be doing them abroad, which is great.
That's nice.
Thank you so much for giving me your time. And I look forward to seeing you in class.
Okay. And I shall keep doing this as long as my body lets me, Jim. And even then, I'm not going to give up.
Well, the whole idea is that, you know, this helped you do it for that time.
It's great.
Well done. Brilliant. Excellent. Thank you so much, Jayne. You're a superstar. And we'll see you in class.
Okay. Bye. Thank you, James. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll be back again in 2 weeks' time with our next incredible guest. In the meantime, don't forget to check out Jim's Gym at www.jimsgym.fitness, where you will find access or get access to 15 live classes every week. It's a fantastic place to get started with your fitness, especially for people who aren't all that keen on joining a traditional gym. Jim's Gym, from Get Fit From Home. I'll see you next week.